Hello world, this is Diverse KCox. Welcome to another YouTube video, and in this video, no tutorials, no new unboxing. I'm going to be talking about my experience in the year of 2025 and things I've been through, things I've accomplished, and what I'm looking forward to in the future within 2026. But before we get into it, before I start talking, you already know what to do. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay updated of my life and my journey as a music producer. I want to speak authentically to my viewers and use this video as a memory log to look back and see like, wow, I was here and look where I am now. Just documenting my journey. It is Monday, December 29th, 2025. And so this year started off pretty cool, pretty calm. When I went into 2025 from 2024, my goal or my mantra was demand more of myself and demand more from others. Don't be scared to ask for more, and you will receive more if you ask for more. And so with that mindset going into this year, I pushed myself to ask more from others, because I felt in 2024 I was giving too much, or I wasn't giving enough to others. I was putting too much pressure on myself in 2024, and I wasn't giving enough pressure to people around me in my circle. So with that in mind, I can say I've done a lot of leveling up this year. It's been, now that I'm looking around, it's been a lot of upgrades just within 1 year, just because I had that mindset of just putting pressure, putting foot on the gas for myself and others. So if I keep looking like this way, it's because I'm going to my Instagram, because I don't remember everything that happened. It's impossible to remember every single thing that happened within 1 year. So the years prior, I felt as if I was going hard in music, but I wasn't focused 100% into music. It'd be like maybe like 80-20 sometimes, and then 90-10 sometimes, and then 70-30, with the higher percentages being music focused and the other percentages being like life things and no duties and kind of just doing other things besides music production specifically. It'd either be performing, DJing, or like making like complication videos of me finger drumming. It's just a lot of things within music, but it wasn't focusing solely on one thing within music. And also I was gaming a lot too. Not a lot, but I was gaming, you know, just to kind of pass the time and give myself like some downtime. And I would invest into gaming. Like I would buy certain upgrades within the game. Like for example, I was playing Call of Duty Mobile. Like that was my thing, because it was on the phone, it was on the go. I could just kind of play it leisurely when I had some downtime, just to kind of get my brain off of thinking about music all the time. And I would buy certain like upgrades or certain skins and all of that. And then I realized like, yo, like I don't want to do this no more. I'm over this game. This game is getting boring. Like it's the same cycle. I'm over it. And I'm spending money on things that I can't get physically when I can just buy gear. So my first purchase was this MIDI keyboard, a nice 64 MIDI keyboard, and I got it used. That was really, really essential. I have a YouTube video, and I think all of the things I've purchased, I've made a YouTube video about it. And I bought this keyboard from a second-hand store called Second Street. I got a whole bunch of old clothes that I wasn't wearing, a whole bunch of sneakers, and even like other gear I wasn't using that was already used from America. And I used that money and I paid for my MIDI keyboard. So I essentially didn't lose money. I just did like an exchange. I saw Nate Smith perform this year, which is really, really dope, because I'm a big fan of Nate Smith and his drumming. So just to see him play in Japan at the Billboard Osaka, it was cool. He's a really phenomenal drummer, like all genres, all styles, very powerful and very subtle and very confident when he's behind the kit. It was dope to see him play. And also I saw Cartoons on bass, phenomenal bass player. It's cool to see like great musicians that you like either see on Instagram or see on the internet, and to see them in real life perform and do what they do, it was awesome. I had a great time. I've been working with artists, you know. Can I just put my IG on here? I've been working with a lot of artists now. I've been working with a lot of independent artists, you know, no major artists this year. So, I mean, it's always good to just hear your beats to somebody's voice, you know. A lot of artists in America and artists here in Osaka. Yeah, and even artists in Tokyo and artists, not everywhere, but many artists throughout Japan, you know, Japanese and also American artists. This is her first song. I produced it. I've known Maya since 2017. It's been a long time. We finally got some recordings done. I've been pushing her to like, come on, like you got to use your voice like outside of just covers, like or outside of just live performances. Like make some recordings because your voice is too beautiful not to have something like on record to document your own voice and your own music. Like you need that as an artist or as a singer. I believe every singer or every like vocalist should have something of their own, even if it's just one thing, just something that they can call their own and just put it out, you know, just to be like, okay, I did this. This is mine. This is Maya's first song. I produced it. I recorded her, engineered everything. It was just me and her working. I helped her with the lyrics. It was cool. Had a whole photo shoot. It was a dope experience. It was cool. Working with artists or working with people is going to be a headache. That's one thing I've really had to learn this year. Being patient and also learning like I can't control everything. Like life happens with other people. You can't force somebody to move in your direction. Like people are going to move how they want to move, when they're going to move. So I've learned how to not go so hard for others, even though I told myself demand more from other people. So that was the balance or the battle I was struggling with this year. Like demanding more from others because I demand so much from myself and putting people to that same standard, but also realizing that I can't control everybody. I can't control the situation. I can't control everything. I have to either go at my own pace and leave others, or wait and believe that working together and collaboration, it will benefit the collective together in the end. So everything happens for a reason. We finally released music, you know what I'm saying, together, finally get everything together. And it wasn't just, I'm not talking just about Maya. Many artists this year I've worked with was kind of just like either like flaky or not confident within themselves or going too hard or didn't trust me or put everything on me and wasn't doing anything at all. So moving forward, I've decided to not do so much for others, but do more for myself. Like, yes, be a producer, produce the record, but I don't have to do the marketing aspect. I don't have to do that. Like I was called to produce a song. I was called to help build a record. I wasn't called to boost the marketing plan, create the marketing plan, create the cover art. I wasn't hired for that. So I've learned that I have to value my time more. And if, to be frank, if I'm not getting paid for it, don't do more. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. Because I'll be wasting my time and doing myself a disservice if I overwork and not get compensated for the time and the skill I put into someone else. And they don't want to invest in me. Well, that's something every creative has to balance within themselves. It's all about knowing, it's all about choosing your battles correctly. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. Like I got over 43,000 followers. I'm trying to get to 50K next year. That's the goal. I've hit 50K, but I took a break from Instagram to focus more on YouTube. That's a whole nother journey within itself. Social media. Yeah, this is a collab I did. I was making a record for another artist who wanted like a custom beat. This is the homie Tim, phenomenal guitar player. He has his own studio and she didn't like the record. So I had to make something else from scratch, which is cool. You know, you live and you learn, but it was all good. Everything was cool. And this is another thing I have to do more. I have to collaborate more with other musicians and other artists. Yep, this the homie French, who's having a performance this day. He was showcasing some of his music, and he was doing some cover songs. I was playing finger drums. So it was a cool event. It was dope. This was a jam session we had. This was cool. This is cool because I was able to meet my auntie. I haven't seen her since I was like a little boy, maybe like 4 or 5 years old. Like, I don't even really remember who she was, but I met my auntie in Japan. She came to Japan. She pulled up. I was performing. She pulled up. I was happy to see her, just to see her, talk with her, and it was cool to see family in another country, especially family you haven't met decades, essentially. So it was cool. And I went to Africa this year. This year's been like a really good year. I did a little bit of world traveling and still have a regular job, Traveled the world, went on my first cruise ship, produced records for artists, got some new gear. A lot of good things happened this year. Got a new interface. This is us. This is the trio. We went to the cruise ship, like the number one luxury cruise in Japan. We performed, and I brought my baby Rose, my djembe Rose. Brought us to Africa. We specifically went to South Africa, like Cape Town. That was like heaven. Like going there was like paradise. Going on that cruise ship was amazing. And then Mizuki-san, she finally released her EP, and we did like a whole magical EP release party for her. I helped organize this whole photo shoot. I helped her with the music. We did all the music. I put blood, sweat, and tears and time into her. It was a real art project working with Mizuki-san. I'm not mad at all. Like, I'm happy I was able to experience that, and I'm happy she was able to trust my sound and to trust my vision to like organize all of this. It was a long time coming. Mizuki-san. Mizuki-san EP release party. Had a whole release party. It was dope. The party was really, really, really nice. I think it was in like summertime, Produced her whole EP. All songs produced, mixed, mastered, created by me. I helped her with this photo shoot. That's the homie camera. But this photo shoot is like kind of old though, I think. I think this photo shoot is like 2024. Studio sessions, Went to a major recording studio here in Osaka. You know what I'm saying? Just working out gear. It was a learning experience for me because that was my first time being a producer and an engineer in a major, like a professional recording studio. I'm used to doing like home studio stuff. So putting myself into an uncomfortable situation made me comfortable because I knew how to work the software. The only thing was everything was just in Japanese. So I was like, ugh. But other than that, we had a great time. I had 3 artists come in, Mizuki, Maya, and French Antonio. They all came in. We tracked some vocals, recorded, did some video recordings of it, everything, and had a great time. Spent about like 4 hours in the studio with 3 artists, which is like really short. It was a good session. It was cool. From that, I learned how to be a leader. A producer is the one to like lead everything, organize everything, cultivate an experience for the artist. And I loved every second of it. I want to do more of it, like a lot more of it in 2026, whether it's in Osaka, in Tokyo, anywhere in Japan, even back home in America. I really want to be more inside of professional studios. Yeah, your boy went to Tokyo this year. I did some traveling. Hit some studios, did a little studio tour. Met this whole studio manager. I got a new skin on my drum. I got my baby retuned, took it to Kobe with Tony-san. And that's always a great experience, like visiting Tony-san, because he is the number 1 djembe repair in Japan. Like, I don't care what nobody say. He's number 1. I finally played my baby. Finally played her, My brothers from Guinea, they all African. I was the only American up there, so it feels so good to play with great musicians, As a professional, it's a certain level of quality you can appreciate once you play with great musicians. playing with great musicians that knows music and that knows timing is just a different level of like communication, a different level of showmanship and playability you can express, as opposed to playing with people that's like not as good as you. Yeah, you can just not hold back. You can really go because you know the people got you. Like okay, I can go and you're not gonna lose it. Drummers, y'all know. Banpaku Koen. It came to Osaka. That's the World Expo. Blessing going there. Like I was skipping lines because people wanted to bless me that day. I don't know, because some lines was like 2 to 4 hours long just to wait. Yeah, this was a really, really cool experience. Really dope just to see so many different countries and the flags and collect the stamps. It was cool. Secret Live show. Yep, this happened not so long ago. A Christmas show with Maya-san. She was performing. I was DJing, playing djembe. And I had some friends come from Tokyo. You know, I haven't seen these guys in like years. Those times don't really happen anymore because we're all grown. We're all men. You have your own families and your own responsibilities to take care of. You can't be just out in the streets all the time anymore. Those days are over. You can't just sit and just chill. You have things to take care of, and you got to take care of others. That's just, it is what it is. So when you do link up with your friends, it's really special. It was always good vibes seeing the bros. I love it. Boys are back in town. I love it. Oh, I totally forgot. Oh my God. I got this camera. Oh my Jesus. I'm about to close this video and I totally forgot. I got the new boo. I'm super grateful for everything that I was able to purchase. And I'm super grateful for the people that work with me on music and the people that work with me just helping me on my journey. Like I really, really appreciate the people I surround myself with and the people that really believes in me, because I believe in myself. I know for a fact, I'm gonna go crazy with this music. I just know it. I feel it. I'm gonna go crazy with it. And I'm happy to have people that supports me. You know, it feels really, really good to feel supported. I feel like I can go to another level of hustle. I feel it. I can do more. I will do more. My goal this year is to build systems. Don't just follow the dream. Don't follow the passion. Build systems that will lead to results. Test and trial. Test and trial. Grant Cardone said it. He said, be everywhere. If you're nowhere, you're not going to go anywhere. So be everywhere. Do more. Be everywhere. And put people on my standard of quality. And don't drag people to my quality, you know, because everybody doesn't have the same energy or everybody doesn't have the same drive that you might have. You're going to waste energy trying to pull people up. All in all, to wrap this up, I'm going to say 2025 was a great year. A lot of ups, a lot of highs, and a lot of lows. But that's just how life is, you know. In order to appreciate the things that you have, you gotta go through the mud, you know. You gotta get dirty. You gotta get broken in order to be stronger. Artists, music producers, who's ever watching this video, how was your 2025? Let me know in the comment section down below. Was it good? Was it average? Was it great? Give me a rating between 1 and 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. It can be even 0. I hope it's not. Yeah, let's have a conversation down below in the comment section. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. I hope you have a great 2026 next year. Let's go crazy. Be everywhere. Ciao.